Last time we spoke, you talked about how much you envisioned this moment. You didn't have the WBC belt on your phone. So, what would it mean to you on Saturday night having your arm raised and having that belt around your waist?
Absolute world to me, you know. And, I'm very conscious of that, and I've worked so hard. This is my opportunity right now to make all those dreams come true. The ones that I set years ago, the goals that's helped make me who I am today, that's taken me out from where I used to be and how I used to feel. And I want to give back to boxing, I want to give back to the fans, and for myself I want to achieve the WBC middleweight championship of the world and raise that belt.
A lot of people thought you won your last fight, as you did yourself. What did you learn about yourself in that fight that'll help you in this one?
The fact that I'm willing to do whatever it takes, you know. Even after that decision came, which obviously I didn't really agree with, but I wasn't going to whinge about it, but it's just how persistent and how much I want my goals, you know. When I went home that night back to the hotel, I was like, it's nothing, I didn't pull back, I didn't feel like I just still wanted to go harder for my goals. So I channeled that energy into training hard, and now I'm twice the fighter I was in that fight, and you'll see it on Saturday night.
Do you expect a big Irish turnout on Saturday?
Big Irish community will be there, and also Australian. I mean, there's Australian guys here that have told me a lot of people coming out to support, so I'm expecting a massive atmosphere. I'm expecting it to sound like I'm the A-side fighter in this fight.
Dennis, will this be the best version of you, mate?
100%. Yeah, I mean, I've worked so hard to get to this point, from the last fight especially, and here I am now. And as I said before, 2 days ago, I've never said this before, but I'm proud of the levels that I've reached in training and how hard I pushed to be ready for this fight to become the world champions.
Are you prepared to not leave it in the hands of the judges this time?
Well, we're prepared for everything, and it's really, really come off, you know. I believe that in life, you know, you put intent to something and you work hard and it comes. And this time, we've put the intent into making sure we can take the opportunity that comes when it presents itself. Always in my fights, a couple of times, opportunities present itself. It will in this fight, and I'll be ready to take it straight away. So.
And everyone's talking up Charlo. A lot of people think over here that it's going to be easy for him, but that's where you like to be.
I mean, anybody that doesn't know me may think that that's true, but certainly everyone that I've met here and everyone that I know all fully believe that I can win this, just as I do. So, I mean, even people in here are telling me I'm going to beat them. So the people that know me and know who I am and how determined I am know that I can win this fight, and the people that don't, well, I mean, they're on his side. So.
Hey Dennis, you got into New York, what, last night?
Last night we flew in.
That's your friend Mike Woods from Talkbox. Welcome, my friend.
Nice to be here.
Can you tell us your perceptions? How did the travel go? You came into New York. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? How do you like this atmosphere?
Well, I mean, I've just come from Miami, which is, you know, obviously very humid. I had to finish off my last 2 weeks there. It's pretty extensive. To fly into New York where it's cold, which I like, and just my lungs, you know, they feel, I love this air, it's crisp, it's clean, and this is where I do my best work, in this kind of an atmosphere. So not only that, on top of that, you know, New York has a prestige to it, especially in terms of boxing, and just being here among it all, I feel like I'm living my dream, and it's just really inspired me to just kick on and do even better again.
And the sparring you were getting in Miami, was someone or someone's trying to approximate Jamal, and did you get a sense that you really did some work with some people who will give you looks like him?
Oh, we did. I mean, we did work with Jason Rosario. He's fighting Williams for the Unified Championship in January, and he was exactly what I needed. You know, he was my main sparring partner, and he was unbelievable sparring. So very grateful to him. I hope he does well in this fight too, but he's helped prepare me and get me ready. So.
Now, Dennis, looking at the media workout, you're moving up in weight in this particular fight. It doesn't look like you lost any type of power based off the media workout. How do you feel at 160 and performing at middleweight?
I mean, I've gained power. The extra carbohydrates that I could have in my camp has really shown off. I have more back muscle, I have more leg muscle, and I can feel the power. It's an extra 10 to 15% snap. I mean, I do the strength and all that, and we keep building. But when you don't have to dehydrate as bad and not eat carbs, like it really is showing, and I'm really feeling strong. And I'm starting to think, why didn't I do this sooner?
Now, going to this fight, a lot of people having Jamal Charlo as the knockout artist, the puncher. would he be surprised when you get in the ring that you can punch just as well or as hard or maybe harder than him?
I mean, a lot of people will look back onto YouTube. This is a blessing for me. A couple of my old fights are there, and I had one stinker of a fight, which I think people revert back to. I still won the fight well, but people revert back to that and think that, oh, that's the Dennis Hogan they're going to get.
What fight was that?
That was the Yo-Yi Ma fight. I went into that in the first round. Everything was all belly up for me, but I still won every round. But I looked real slow in that fight and all, and I think a lot of fighters look at that and think that's the Dennis Hogan I'm going to get. But every single one that thinks that, has said that, they get a different Dennis. So I mean, predictions are always made. Every person I fight always thinks they're going to knock me out. So I'm just so used to this, you know. But I will tell you, when people make bold predictions, and it goes like Mongoya's team thought it was going to be the 4th. Charlo thinks it's going to be the 3rd. When you go past those rounds, every round you go past that, everything they plan in their head goes backwards. It starts to frustrate them, and you bring them into deep waters mentally, and that's where I come on top, always.
How much did you use the Matt Korbach fight in the game plan in this fight? Did you watch that at all? Did you use
Yeah,
it?
I watched it and I could see a bit. But I mean, we wanted to keep it, you know, obviously your last fight is always the one that's the best, so we looked a bit more at the Brendan Adams one. You know, Glenn is quite smart in terms of, you know, he looks at all of them and just brings it all together. So the Korbach fight didn't really do it for me as much as the Brendan Adams one did, and I know that what we've seen there we can capitalise on.
Hey Dennis, do you ponder if and when you win, what it'll mean, you know, geez, I can get that car, those houses, take care of my family to that extent, or does that mean you'd be getting ahead of yourself? Do you allow yourself to indulge what a win would really mean?
What I do is I just put a bit of energy into it when I visualize it, and then I let it go and let it be, because you can't just get too wrapped up on that also, because you know, you got to stay balanced about what it is you're here to do. You start to do that, you start to get elated, you start to get complacent. I stay balanced about it, and I balance myself with the amount of hard work I have to do, what I need to do, and I keep my feet on the ground. And when I find that you do that, I find that I do better and I improve a lot. So.
And have you and Coach watched tape and maybe found something specific, one or two things, little hitches in how he performs that you think you can take advantage, or is it more so know what you do well, not what he doesn't do
Exactly.
well?
So we just look at what the boxers do, and then we see what I can do around that, and what I do best around that, and I'll just tell you that we found some good stuff there, and I've been executing that beautifully in the last few days especially, and it's going to come out beautiful. It's going to be second nature to me on fighting.
Last one, guys, last one.
Do you think there's anything that you found that other people haven't found because you guys looked extra hard, or is it possible that once you get in there it does look different, maybe faster or what have you?
I think for him it's going to be different. I'm a different sort of a fighter. I move different, and it's only until you get in there, and I've been told this by a lot of good fighters, world rate fighters, Jade Mitchell, especially the last person. He said, well, you don't know what it's like till you get in there and see it. And this was something that I used to see in Jeff back years ago when I first started sparring him too. And until you're in there and you see it, you don't know what it is.
Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you.